Welcome to my video of research methods, sampling MCQs. If you want more, please write MCQs. So question number 1, increasing sample size reduces what? A, bias, B, sampling error, C, measurement error, D, non-response bias. Correct answer is B, that is sampling error. When the sample size becomes larger, the sample represents the population more accurately. This reduces the difference between the sample estimate and the actual population value. So larger sample leads more fluctuations and uncertainty. However, bias does not automatically disappear with bigger samples. So measurement error still happens if tools and questions are poor. Non-response bias remains if people refuse to answer. So the main thing reduced is sampling error. Real life example is if only 10 students are surveyed about online education, result may be inaccurate. If 10,000 students are surveyed, the result becomes much more reliable. So why do companies spend crores on surveys? Because bigger samples, fewer mistakes. Next question is which sampling method is most prone to bias? A, random sampling, B, stratified sampling, C, convenience sampling, D, systematic sampling. Answer is C, convenience sampling. Convenience sampling means selection of people who are easiest to reach. Surveying only your friends can be an example of this. Asking students in one classroom only, this creates bias because not everyone gets equal chance. Sample may not represent the whole population. Other methods like random or stratified sampling are more scientific and balanced. So real life example we can take: if a political survey is done only in malls, poor rural voters may be excluded. The results becomes biased. So most online polls are misleading for one reason, that is convenience sampling. Question number 3, meaning of a sampling frame is: A, sample size, B, population, C, list of all units in population, D, sampling technique. Correct answer is list of all units in population. A sampling frame is the complete list from which a sample is selected. Examples are voter list, school attendance register, employee database. Without a proper sampling framework, some people may be excluded. Results become inaccurate. If a university wants to survey students, the student enrollment list becomes the sampling frame. So no list, no proper survey. That is the hidden backbone of research. So if you want easy research method notes for IGNOU, follow for daily concepts. Next question is best sampling for geographical dispersed population. Question is which method is best when population is geographically dispersed? A, stratified sampling, B, cluster sampling, C, convenience sampling, D, judgment sampling. Answer is B, cluster sampling. Cluster sampling divides the population into groups, that is known as clusters, based on location. Researchers then select a few clusters instead of surveying the whole country. So it is useful because it saves time, reduces travel cost, easier data collection. We can take the example of government surveys often select a few villages or districts instead of every household in India. So how does India survey millions of people without visiting every home? It is cluster sampling. Next question, if respondents lie to look socially acceptable, it is called A, sampling bias, B, coverage bias, C, response bias, D, selection bias. Answer is C, response bias. Response bias happens when people do not answer honestly. One major reason is social desirability effect. People try to look more educated, more disciplined, more socially acceptable. This affects the accuracy of research data. We can take the example of surveys about alcohol or cheating in exams. Many respondents may hide the truth. So people don't always like to cheat. Sometimes they like to look good. So that's all for today. Thank you.